Hi everyone, we're on to the last game of this rematch session. This one will be shorter than the previous two. Very good reason for that. Mainly that I'm a prick. But we'll get to that. Let's have a look at what I was planning to do on the match. We've got the training advice email for that day. This one is Alexandrova, Siniakova. Alexandrova started as favourite, around about 1.6. She led the head-to-heads 3-2. Most recent was in January 2020 on a hard court. Alex won that in 2 sets. And they are 1-1 on clay. Overall results stronger for Alexandrova. Siniakova's clay results are stronger. She had a good win over Pera in the last round as underdog. Alexandrova had an easy win as favourite. Expect a few price swings. Lay Alexandrova around at 1.35 to 1.4. Remove liability at 1.75. Lay the set 1 winner. So basically, value on Siniakova, good chance of 3 sets. See how we go. Okay, here we go. Just showing the results from the first 2 matches. If you haven't seen those, there will be links in the description of this video if you want to watch those. About 240 odd in the first one, 321 in that one when Burton's retired. Now with the Siniakova match, I actually missed the start of it. I don't know how. I don't know whether it started earlier due to the previous match finishing early. As you'll see in a moment, when I realised that I'd missed it, so click on Strasbourg. They've already played a game, into the second game. It's get the market open. I was a little bit peed off by that because I was really confident in Siniakova. And I missed out on a reasonable lay price. A little bit pissed off at this stage as I'm setting everything up. Especially when you see it, Siniakova has held serve in the first game and is putting pressure on in this one. Now when you're in that situation, you need to be very careful of the old FOMO, fear of missing out. Put some thought into it before you do get involved. In this situation, I actually priced them nearer to evens. And I was hoping that Alexandrova was going to hold here, so that would get back to the start price. But as you can see, we've missed out. Or I've missed out, you haven't missed out. You're fine. 2-0. Gutted. So now I've got to think, what do? Do I take 180? Not really. I'm not too worried about missing out, or I've got to accept that I'm not too worried about missing out on the lower price. She was starting around 1.6, I think. Probably perhaps drifted a little bit after the start. But I would probably take a price near to evens if I could get that, because I was favouring Siniakova to win. So she's serving at 2-0. Bit of pressure in this game could get us a price. Maybe not going to happen. Would help if I'd click on the stats so we could actually read them in your own time. Certainly don't want to back at 1.6. Okay, she looks like she's comfortable here. I'm going to step through. The holds to 15. Change of ends. Oh, I've decided I might want to see the stats. Good job. Alexandrova a bit more promising in this service game. Definitely need a hold, or I'm probably going to leave this match alone. Pressure again. But she does get through, so still in with a chance. Siniakova 175 at the moment. As I said a little earlier, anything having missed out on the lower price at the start of the match. I really want to price roundabout evens. She's obviously playing well. She's made a good start. That doesn't mean she's going to continue to play well. Let's see if we get a bit of pressure in this one. Second serve. Doing okay on second serves up until now. 3 from 4. Right, now we're getting interested. 188. Getting tempted. That would actually have been, I could have justified backing at 188, only 1 point down, serving well. Certainly started the better player. Haven't selected a stake yet. You can see my cursor's hovering, maybe getting ready to enter, but perhaps I haven't realised I haven't selected a stake. Here we go. Break point. That's a good entry. 1 point behind. Close to evens. Oh, might get a little bit lucky there. 196. And she's recovered. Not too bad if she can get the hold. As I said, I priced them near evens. Probably Alexandrova a slight favourite. But having missed out on the first price, I obviously don't know what price. Now Siniakova served first, so there won't have been a better price than start price. So maybe didn't miss out on an amazing entry by missing the first game. Obviously would have been better than 196 on Siniakova. Got to make the best of what you've got. See Alexandrova's stats are a lot worse than Siniakova's on serve. 4-1 up. Not the worst position I've ever been in, if you've seen some of my videos, and I'm sure you have. Okay, change of ends, let's step through. Alexandrova winning 50% of her first serve points. She is finding the first serve 91% of the time. So there's a good chance that her stats were going to improve. Whoa, what was that? Pressure again, that 196 looking better all the time. Second serve, 1 from 3, there you go, break points again. Probably going to remove, liability. 5-1 lead, not going to go any lower this set. Just step forward this game a little bit. Okay, a bit of pressure from Alexandrova in this one. Not unusual when a player is 2 breaks of serve up, they tend to relax. And she's really relaxed in this one. So a good idea to remove the liability at 144. Could have laid as well, but don't like to go against the player they expect to win, especially when they've had such a one-sided set. Although now it's only 1 break of serve, step forward, change of ends. stats on serve still pretty dire for Alexandrova. 46% won on first serve, 1 from 4 on second. Still a high first serve percentage. Is she going to make a match of it? Maybe not. Back to 30 all. Set point. And there we go. Very one-sided set. Okay, again, step through the change of ends. Decided to leave the free bet on Siniakova, give a chance to get a break so I could maybe hedge, or either leave it to run or get a hedge at a lower price. If it looks like Alexandrova is keeping it tight, then I would probably hedge. Looking comfortable in this one. Was looking comfortable, 40-30 now. Back to deuce. So is she not going to run away with this one? And while I was trading this one, I was aware that I needed to leave the house fairly soon. And I'll have been thinking, should I leave the free bet or should I hedge? Should I hedge? Bet365 reality check. Okay, let's see how Alex does on the next game. Siniakova's stats on serve have just dropped a little bit. Still not bad, still better than Alexandrova's. Beginning to doubt whether leaving the free bet was the right thing to do. Didn't have a definite time that I had to leave the house. I was waiting for a phone call. I'd agreed to pick someone up. It's the trouble when you work from home, they think you're actually doing nothing except watching daytime TV, and you can drop everything at a drop of a hat. Make a serve would be good. 39% points won on first serve now, Alexandrova. I'd have hedged if she'd broken there. Hedged it and walked away. Looks like she's going to get away with this one. Maybe not. Missed another game point. Finally takes that one. Very comfortable service game. Looking like a better one for Alexandrova, but she's back at deuce. Give us a break. Give me a break. Saves another one. Two. She's going to struggle in this one. And another easy service game. 3-2. The break, I'm just going to hedge. Alexandrova's second serve has picked up a little bit. Now winning 50%. Siniakova's not dominating this set anything like she did the first. And what I'm thinking sitting here now, obviously a couple of weeks afterwards, just hedge this and move on. Alexandrova hasn't improved enough that I would want to lay Siniakova. Because I missed the better prices at the start, it's not a bad profit if we were to get out now. Certainly doing better on her own serves. Well, she was. A 3-all. If it stays on serve, the latest I would stay in would be 4-all. Prices can get a bit erratic from that point on. $30-all, I'd be thinking about hedging. Without a crystal ball, you can never know exactly when the best time to get out is. Oh, 40-15. Just take the 120, stop kissing about. I was probably thinking if I hedge now, I can almost guarantee she's going to break in the next game. $120 would be an okay result. I really wouldn't want to take this current position into a third set because obviously you're a step nearer coming out with nothing. Hate wasting my time. Step through the change of ends. Need to see some pressure in this game. Cursor's hovering. 30 love to get out. Maybe. Nope. $40 love. Yep, there we go. Hedging at 144, which is where I removed liability God knows how many minutes ago. Could have saved myself some time. Be gutted if she now came back and broke. Gets the hold, 4-all. And you can see there I've stepped forward to match point. No other trades have been done. That's the end of the match. Shame I wasn't on the ball enough to catch the start of that. Still a 3-figure green. Hope you enjoyed that. 3 matches consecutively. I will see you on the next one.